Ara, did you hear me? Sarah? Sarah?
Yes, teacher.
Can you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Today we're going to start with Module 2, Lesson 4. It must be one. Okay. We're talking about write and solve inequalities. Now, before we start, what are the inequalities?
Inequalities are like greater.
Bravo. That's it. Now, we talk about expression. We talk about equation. Today, we're going to talk about inequality. Now, if you have 3x plus 2, this is an expression. If we have 3x plus 2 with an equal sign, this is what? Equation. It's mean equal sign equation. If we have 3x plus 2, but not with equal sign, with greater or less, or greater than or less sign, this one we call it inequality. Inequality, it means it's not equal. This is the meaning of inequality. Now, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to use the properties of inequality to solve the inequalities. As we have properties for the equation, we have properties for the inequalities. Now, an inequality is a mathematical statement comparing two expressions. As we said, it could be 3x plus 5 on side and another expression on the other side. And it has one of the following symbol. Less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal, or not equal. Any sign, any symbol, but not the equal sign. This is the meaning of inequality expression. Yes, أيوة. Yes.
If we said like 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, so the equal sign is an equality.
Yes, this is for equation. But if you say 3 plus 2 less than 6, this is an inequality. It's okay, I'll take your time. Yes, it can be, but not in grade 7. In grade 8, you will talk about it. How to solve it, like if you have x and y. How to? In grade 7, you only talk about one variable. Okay. Now, let's remember what are the meaning of the inequalities symbol. This is greater than, less than, greater than or equal, and less than or equal, as you know before. Yes. Now, sorry, what do you want to write?
No, teacher,
طب, it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
It is in the book.
Yeah, but I want something, just a minute. Now, when we solve the inequality, unequal. Unequal. Not equal. Here, as we talk the properties for the equation, we have properties for the inequality. Okay? Now, one of them, what is the addition property of the inequality? Like, if you have 3 less than 4, okay? And if you add 2 to both sides, what did you get? 3 plus 2, 5. Less than 4 plus 2, 6. So it's still correct. So when you add the same numbers to the inequality, it's still correct, as you see. Any number, but I'll give you an example. Like if you have A is less than B, sorry, and you add C to both sides, the inequality still the same, or still yes, bravo, yes, and it should be the same number as we did in the equation, the same steps. But here what? Different sign. Yeah, it can be anything, as we did in the equation. But in the equation, we have equal sign. Here we have less than or greater than sign. The second one, the subtraction property. Like, as an example, we know that 5 is greater than 9. 2. 5 is greater than 2. And I subtracted 1 from both sides. What do I get here? 5 minus 1, 4. Greater than 2 minus 1, 1. Is 4 greater than 1? Yes. So that's mean when I subtract the same numbers from both sides, the inequality will not be changed. Yes, as we did in the equation. It would be negative, yeah.
What if we said 1 plus, like if you have 4 greater than 1 plus 3? Can you say that?
Repeat it, please.
If we said like 4 greater than 1 plus 3, this would be equal. Would be equal, yes, so I mean like if you have 4 greater than 1 plus 3, they're going to be equal, right?
4?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's just a minute, please. Okay, because I want to concentrate with you. Yes, Maria. If you have what?
Yes, we have 4 greater than 1 plus 3. Okay, but this is an example.
4?
4 plus, no, 4 greater than 1 plus 3.
That is not correct. It's not correct. Because 4 is not greater than 4. If you want to make it correct, put an equal sign. This one, it's mean 4 greater than or equal 4, which is correct. Is this not correct? How you can say 4 greater than 2 plus 5? This is not correct.
4 less than 2.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
I know, but why didn't you write 4?
Just a minute. Where's the mouse? Yes, right now.
We have like 4.
Okay.
Why didn't we write like this? We had like 4.
Yeah, 4 is not equal 4. It's not correct. 4 is equal 4.
They're the same number.
4 is not equal 4? How?
They are the same. But like this one, I didn't get the meaning of
This one, like if you say 4 is not great, not equal to 5.
This
This is correct, but this one's not correct.
Okay, this means this is not.
Not
Teacher,
equal.
why
Anyway,
did it not equal? Why did it true that?
she asked me about the not equal sign. Okay. Now, for the multiplication property of inequality. If we have 3 greater than 2, as an example, and I multiplied 5 to both sides, what did I get? 3 times 5, 15. Is it greater than 10? Yes. So when I multiply the both sides with the same number, the inequality is still correct. 3 is greater than 2. If you multiply 5 to the right side, to the left side, sorry, and 5 to the right side, did you get this? The equality is still correct? Yes.
Teacher, if we want to multiply the first number, the second number, we should multiply or.
Yeah. As we said yesterday, like the equation. We took orange from the hand, you must take orange from the left. To be equal. No, it's not in your book. The division property of inequality. Here, if you have 3 less than 9, okay, and you divide 3 by the both sides. 3 divided by 3, 1. 9 divided by 3, 3. Are they still correct?
But this is like, will they write for us which number we should multiply or divide?
No, miss, as we did. That is how you will see now. As we did in the equation, as we solve the equation, we will solve the equality. Okay? Now.
We talked about something else just now.
Right, now. See, I will give you now first. I will give you now a simple one. Then we will go to this one. If you have it like 3x minus 9 is greater than 3, as an example. Okay? And we're going to solve x. As we did in the equation, we have to do in the equality. Yes?
What would we do if we had 2 sides?
Like this one? What did you mean? Yes.
Please teach me variable x. It helps me. Yeah, teacher, wallah, I don't like equal. Don't mean that it's wallah, it's give me that minute.
Yeah, 2 sides.
This is يعني 4 plus negative 9. Subtract and take the greatest one.
But how can we solve the x? Yeah, because we need to finish the equality
Then, so now, 3x minus 9.
Why only
Because x is the common one. 3x minus 9 is greater than 3. How I solve it? As I did in the equation. See, how? You need to solve it. First step, as we did. Remember now the equation. We have 3x minus 9. What do you have to do first? Look at the 3x here. Where's the 3x? It's minus 9. How can I move negative 9 or minus 9 to the second side? We will have, yes, you will ask yourself now. The variable 3x subtracted from 9. What is the opposite of subtraction? Addition. Is it right? So here we have to add positive 9 and you, Amouaj, if you add positive 9 to this side, what do you have to do here? No, another one. You will add plus 9. Bravo. You will add plus 9 to the other side.
Why did this one?
why you didn't do
Teacher, why you didn't do it for the other one? The other 3x.
Because
I
I
said
told
the
you
same
to
side. Very
Then next.
I thought you will put the plus 9 instead of the negative 9 again.
As we did in the equation, it's the same steps. cancel. 3x down, greater than. 3 plus 9, 12. Then next, 3 multiplied by x. X is multiplied by what? Wait, excuse me. What happened with x? Is it multiplied or divided? Multiplied. So I will divide. Shahid. Here, how would say 3 times x? Multiplied. Here, 3x. To which number you should divide it in order to cancel x? Here, 3 times x. I want to cancel 3. Oh, to which number should I divide it? Three multiplied by x. Okay? If you divide it by 2, can you cancel 3? If you divide it by 3, can you cancel 3? 3 over 3. Three over 3, it's 1. So if you divide 3 by its same number, it will be cancelled. Okay? If you divide this side by 3, here, to which number you should divide it? Not you. You, the last one. What's your name? Eh? Yasmin. Yes, Yasmin. If you divide here by 3, here what you have to do? Divide by 3. Bravo. Then here what do we have? X is greater than what? 4.
And what is x?
X is a variable. Now what do I mean by it? No, who said 1? Now, I didn't, wait. I said x is greater than 4. What does it mean? That means all the numbers that are greater than 4 will be the solution of the inequality. Okay? For the equation, for the equation, eh? Heck. لا بمزح. If you if you solve the equation, you say x equal 4, and x exactly 4. X cannot be another number. Don't say x equal 4 and x equal 4. But here, x greater than 4, it means x, it will be all the numbers greater than 4, but not 4. Okay? Then how will I represent the solution here? Did you remember the number line? Start. Hi, as an example, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Now then, you have to know something. If you say greater than, I think the smart code isn't like the number line.
Yeah, I think nobody likes that.
Yeah. If you have a greater sign or less than sign without equal, you should draw an open circle. And if you have an greater than or equal, less than or equal, you should draw a circle with a shaded one.
What does this mean?
If you have greater than or equal,
Okay, what does the sentence mean?
it's the start of the beginning of the solution. Here, if I draw it like x greater than 4, do we have an equal sign? No, so it must be open. Above 4, I will draw now an open circle. Then x greater than 4. What are the numbers that are greater than 4?
5, 6, 7, 8,
These numbers to the right. So now I will draw a line starting from this circle. Yeah. So then, what does it mean now? If you look at this number line, what does it mean? That means 4 is not included. Okay, Maria? If you see an open circle, It means 4 is not included. But the other numbers are included. But if you see it shaded 1, it's mean included. That's why, remember that if you have if you don't have an equal sign, it must be open. Okay? And if it has equal sign, no, you have to draw it. Just start from the number of the solution. Here, if you have an equal sign, make it.
If we find an shaded so teacher, what's the answer of that?
This one, and after you solve it, you must draw. Yes, I already finished.
We find an shaded circle, so we can find this one.
We can. You can say 4 is included. Yes, it's not included now.
And y x's and so x can be 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Write, please, in order to remember the steps.
Yeah. Why can't all the questions be so easy as
Please, we talk it at grade 6.
Yeah, but this one is so beautiful. I like this one. Yeah, all the other ones except my
Didn't take this one? No, maybe he forgets. لا, he talked it maybe in Arabic. لا, maybe forget it. طيب, it's okay. They will take it. طيب, they forget it. احكي الأعداد النسبية واللا نسبية. تذكرها. أعداد النسبية واللا نسبية. rational يعني الأعداد النسبية.
We are taking this in grade 7.
لا, they will talk it but in Arabic. لا, we'll talk it in Arabic. Yes. لا, أعداد الصحيحة. لا, إيش؟ لحظة. يس. لا, الصحيحة الهول نمبر. انتجر. حقيقية. يلا, did you finish writing now? يلا, okay. Here to remember the steps.
Yes, I know. In the running form, the unit in Arabic it's called تكليم, and the square it's called تكبير. Just ask me, teacher, about Arabic. Even what star means in Arabic. Nobody does. Don't teach it.
Okay.
I know what star means in Arabic.
Stop talking.
It said in English we had difficult words like doing this and sitting here doing nothing. We say each man.
Yes. No, والله it's from here. It's nice.
We say math.
Now, number 2. 4x minus 5 this is number 2 in your book, by the way, page 57. 4x minus 5 is greater than or equal 1 over, not now. The next one you will try it in your copybook. 1 over 4x plus 40. What you have to do? 4x minus 5, write it down. Greater than or equal. Yes, I wrote it down. I didn't do anything. The next, you have to distribute 1 over 4 by x and 1 over 4 by 40. 1 over 4 times x, 1 over 4x.
Oh, you distributed the whole thing.
Yes, as I did in the equations. Plus 1 over 4 times 40. 10, you know how? 40 times 4 is 10. This is the first one. 1 times 40. 40 divided by 4, 10. Then, after that, as we did before, we combine the variable on the side and the numbers on the other side. Okay, Yajuri? Then what will happen then? 4x, keep it here. Let's move negative 5 to the second side. 5, what is the sign of 5 here? Minus. What is the opposite of minus? Positive. Plus 5, plus 5. Got it now? Why not? Ah.
We have x, we will leave the x in the
Why didn't we put plus 5? ليش يا تيتشر تطلبي بشوف التنين ولا لا؟ ليه تمنعيه عن البلس 5؟
we need the x.
I didn't understand.
يعني why teacher you chose 10? Why didn't
ما it's plus. يعني 1 over x plus 10 و plus 5. They all of them together.
يعني هاي اللي
Okay. The next. That 10. 1 over 4 times 40. Hey, we are math now, not رياضيات. Then what do we have here? 4x greater than or equal 1 over 4x. 10 plus 5, 15. Now did I finish? Did I finish? Did I finish? No, what should I do now?
We need to distribute the 4 to the 1 over 4x. No. 4 teacher, we need to move this.
أيوة bravo. We have to move.
Without the x.
Yes, not with x. We have to put the like terms here and the coefficients on the other side. Here, what do we have? We have variable x. 10. I have to move it to her sister. Okay? Sorry? Scary? Why, Mama, scary? I'm a scared teacher, yeah. Here, what do we have? 1 over 4 times x. She cannot stay here. She wants to go to her sister. How can I do this? What is the sign of 1 over 4? Positive. So I will say minus 1 over 4x minus 1. It's by default positive. Then it's cancelled. Then now,
Yes, this one I don't know.
4x minus.
4x. It's 1. Yeah.
Did you remember now subtracting fraction from whole?
Yes.
I will remind you. Okay? Scary time. Okay, I will move it and with my fingers. Sure. I know them gums. Now here. The next. 4 minus 1 over 4. First step, what you have to do? You have to make this whole number as a fraction. How can I make it as a fraction? Divide by 1. بلاش نبوي. I'll ask you a question. Did you attend the... wait. Did you attend the online classes last year? No? That's all. Yeah, now here. I want now to subtract 1 over 4 from 4. In order to start subtracting, I must make this one 4 with what? With a fraction. To make it fraction, write it over 1. Why over 1? Because 4 over 1, it's the same as 4. But 4 over 2, it's not 4. Yani if you divide it by another, you put here down another 1, the number will be changed. But if you keep it 1, it's still the same. Okay? Then next.
4 over 4, the number will be changed.
Yes, it must be over 1.
So it must be 1 over 1, so the number will.
Yes, that's it. Now next. Here, when I subtract fractions, I must have the same denominator. Okay? Because I want like to subtract, or if you want as an example, to compare between Habiba and Tamara, Layal. As an example, Habiba. No, not like this. No, Habiba, can you please stand on the chair? Okay. Can I compare? Stand up. Can I compare between the long or the tallest of Habiba and Layal? No, because they don't have the same fraction. Okay? When both of them on the earth, I can compare. Or when both of them on the chair, on the same chair, I can compare. Here, I cannot subtract even though one is on the earth and one is on the chair. I must keep them both on the chair or on the earth. How can I make 1 to be 4? Multiplied by 4.
Why?
To make it 1 4. No, but how here he cannot divide 1 by 4.
When you write the 4 over 1.
Miss, let me continue. When I multiplied the 1 by 4, so I made the fractions 4 now. Then, if I multiplied here, I must multiply her sister. So if I multiplied down here, I multiplied upward. So it comes like 16. And here it's still as it is. Let's keep changing. Flip this for division. Not for subtraction. The subtraction.
But he said in subtraction, if it's opposite sides.
This is for integers. Now then, 16 minus 1. 15. And keep the fraction as it is. So here, okay, let's keep it now. So here it will be 16 minus 1, 15. To subtract. It's because it's minus. Now here, so what's the answer way? That was 15 over 4 times x greater than what? Or equal to 15. Now next. This one, yes. Yes, just I subtracted 4 minus 1 over 4, and I get 15 over 4. Now then, I want to take x alone. How can I cancel 15 by 4? See, divide. What you have to do here, and if you see any fraction on the side, multiply it by its reciprocal. The both sides, multiply it by the reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 15 over 4? 4 over 15. And what I multiplied here by 4 over 15, I have to multiply here with 4 over 4. The reciprocal of 15 over 4. What is the reciprocal? Reciprocal is pencil case over notebook. Flip it. Then next. So here, if you see any fraction, multiply it by its reciprocal.
That equals 4.
Then here, 4, cancel 4, 15, cancel 15. So I have now x alone. Greater than or equal. 15, cancel 15. So what do I have here now? 4. So wait, I didn't finish. Continue. X greater than 4. Now, I will draw now the number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Then 4. I will draw 4. Now 2 questions you have to ask questions. Shade or open? Shade or open? Shaded. Because we have an equal sign. X greater than 4. So where am I? I am 5, 6, 7 or 3, 2, 1? It is okay. So
give us now a question so we can check it out.
is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to send you something.
Yalla, come. Yalla, let's one by one.
Teacher, I was solving the equation yesterday, and I wrote 1x. So my dad told me that we can erase x.
Yes, keep x, yeah. Because by, the identity, the property of multiplication,
Yes.
that any number will multiply it by 1, it stay the same. That's it.
Teacher,
Yes, I'm watching. Wait. 4. 4x.
Teacher, Mama, it's the same answer, only the equality is different. Now come down. Here, would you
Now here, you put this sign here, or because it has no sign here?
No, I keep the sign as it is.
Teacher, this is again.
Now, after you finish, out. I'm sorry, the period was finished, by the way. Write this one from 9:15. Okay, tomorrow, not tomorrow, on next Wednesday, you will solve number 3. Now, until next, we will solve. Next, we have 2 periods. Okay, wait. We will solve the 3, 11, 12, 9, 15, and all of these. Yes, miss. Yes.
Teacher, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
Teacher, these questions, from where you bring them? Because when you say to the girls, it's in page 21, question 3.
Grade 7, stop talking. From where I bring this question?
Yeah, the questions that you bring, they're not in the book.
It's in the book, page 57.
No, teacher, they're not.
No, we have it. We have the book and we open it. Listen to 4.
But teacher, when you say to the girls to solve 21, question 3, the question that you said for them, you didn't explain it. And the question...
Miss, it's not 21. It's page 57.
Yeah, but I opened at page 57 and these questions are not there.
Oh, give me your book. Shahid, give me your book, please.
No, teacher, it's there. I saw it. Yeah, me too, teacher. Here it is.
Which page?
Yeah, 57.
Miss, page 57, yeah? Open your book, page 57. Here's the book.
Teacher, they're not at page 57, these questions.
No, it's on page 57.
Yeah, teacher, I opened at page 57, but they're not.
Now you can see it. If when I go to the home, I'll be getting
Just a minute, okay? Miss, I want to stop recording, then I will come back.
I like that, but I hate what
Now, girls, you don't have homework today, okay?